What's up, you guys? Narakami Whatever here, and I am finally back doing part 3 of What If Deku Was the Green Ninja. Now, right before we get into this, I did say I was gonna do What If Deku was in Resident Evil 2. This one was gonna be complicated. I just need to look look at a couple scenes and a couple gameplays to get part of the story in. And for What If Deku Was Green Ninja, I did change the thumbnail. I did good. And from what I remember, yeah, I think from what I remember, let's go to here. Okay, yeah, it's still on here. Yeah, from what I remember, Mina was the ship, and I asked you guys if you wanted me to add Fem Todoroki to be part of the ship with Mina, and most of you said yes. And for one for all, one said they wanted me to give it to Kirishima, so Kirishima will have one for all. And now, what else? What else? What else? And I made this like how long ago? I don't know. This was like I think last year. Let's see. Yeah. So for what if Deku was in Resident Evil 2? It will take some time, but I do have another what if, which is gonna be this one. What if Deku was Cyber Sub-Zero? And you already know who that is in the background, and what's gonna happen to Izuku. So, yeah. And I already know the ship, so I got a choice. Now, let's see. Am I in something? No, okay. Now, remember at the end of part 2, the video cut off for the, where Izuku went to bed. So I think that's it. So let's get into the video. Alright. Now we skip to the next day of Izuku waking up. So right now he doesn't have any school, and he was told that next week is the sports festival and they have time to train. But for the first 2 days, he has a bit some time to take. So when he woke up, he went to go wash himself up and go eat breakfast with Lloyd and Inko. Now, when he was eating breakfast, he gets a text from Mina. Mina texted Izuku if he wanted to hang out. Yeah, hang out. And Izuku accepted and asked if where she wants to meet. So Izuku went to No, so Izuku got a text that Mina said, "Meet me at the park." So yeah, so Izuku ended the text and went to go change himself. Go change. Yeah, went to go change. And Mina went to wear something nice. Now we time skip to where they go meet up. Mina was walking right to the park and saw Izuku. She ran up to Izuku and said, "Izu!" This got the attention of Izuku. He turned around to see Mina and said, "Oh hey Mina, I've been I got here before you, and before you finished, he looked at Mina's outfit. He blushed. He blushed like crazy. And when Mina got up to Izuku and said, "Sorry, Izuku. Uh, I guess I took a little longer than I thought." It's fine. It's fine, Mina. So now Mina asked, "So, Izuku, what do you think of my outfit?" Izuku looks away, blushing, and says, "You, uh, you look pretty." Izuku, Mina blushes at the at Izuku because she was called pretty. Izu, she says, "Thank you, Izu." Now, Izuku asked Mina, "Where do you want to go?" I was wondering if we could go to the arcade, watch some movies, and watch the movies. Uh, yeah, I would like that. So Izuku and Mina went to the arcade. They had plenty of fun. They played some shooting games. They played some racing games, and let's say that there is a tournament going on, and it's Mortal Kombat. Well, more like a challenge on Mortal Kombat to beat the man that was not the man, or to beat the champion of Mortal Kombat. Well, of the arcade though. So Izuku have decided to challenge this guy. Let's name him Shinji Akamura. Shinji says, "Come on! I want to see who can beat me. The previous people didn't even stand a chance. So who wants to face me?" No one raised their hands except for Izuku. He says, "I got the challenge." Shinji says, "Oh really? Well, let's see if you can handle my skills." Izuku says, "Oh, oh, don't worry. You're gonna lose by me." And from what Izuku chose, let's say he chose. Actually, I'm gonna give him the character that most people use. No, not Scorpion. Let's say. Actually, let's give him Fujin. Yeah, Fujin. So Izuku picked Fusion, and Shinji chooses the character that everyone plays in MK11, Scorpion, one of the easiest characters to play. So Izuku got ready. Well, Izuku and Shinji got ready, and it's round one. So they begin to fight. Right in the beginning, Izuku was having a bit of trouble, but he he was used to fighting people with Scorpion, but Shinji was a bit of a challenge. He knows a bit more combos than others, but Izuku was way more better with Fujin. So he buzzes out the massive combo. Now, when Shinji was on low health, he tried to use his X-ray on Izuku, but that didn't work because he just dodged it. He didn't get any hits on. So that is round one. Now for round two, they get Shinji's character got back up and started round two. Now Izuku and Shinji were going ham on the game. Mina was cheering in the background and says, "Go Izuku, bait him." Izuku and Shinji were going ham. Well, like giving each other combos. And after that, they were both on low health, and Izuku was the only one that has the X-ray, and Shinji had a bit more. So Izuku decided to finish it. No, not yet. As soon as Izuku was about to use his X-ray, he just got punched right there. That ended round two. Now, we are off to round three. So Izuku went serious and decided to went all full combo. He didn't let up. He didn't let Shinji give him the fighting chance of round three. And he get a full combo, which it made him go to full brutality. Everyone cheered for the new winner, Izuku Garmadon. Everyone cheered, and Mina went to go give Izuku a hug. This was unexpected for Izuku, because for what Mina doesn't know, he has he has feelings for Mina. But Mina realizes that she is hugging Izuku and says, and blushed and backed up and says, "Sorry." Now, Izuku says, "It's fine, Mina." Now, Shinji walked up and said, "Oof, man, you actually beat me. Man, it's been a while since someone beat me in Mortal Kombat." I had fun. If we meet again, how about we play together? Sure, I want. Izuku says, "Sure, I wouldn't mind it." So both Izuku and Shinji gave each other a handshake. Now, Mina and Izuku are now off to the movies. So, let's say they watch some action movie or a horror movie. No, horror movie. Now, okay, hold up. Yeah, there you go. So Izuku and Mina went to go watch a horror movie. Cause, uh, well, more likely Mina chose the horror movie. Even though she's scared of horror movies, she decided to choose. Cause, you know. Now, right during the movies, there've been a couple jump scares. About why one jump scare, it got Mina. It got Mina real good. So when she got scared, she clinged on to Izuku's arm when she screamed. Izuku blushed and said, um, "It's okay, Mina. It's okay. I'm here." Mina opened her eyes and blushed and said, "Thank you, Izuku." Now, we're gonna time skip after the movies. So, okay, where should I take them? Yeah. Okay. So, Izuku and Mina went to take. Izuku went to take Mina home. So, right during the walk, Mina is gonna say something. She said, no. Izuku said, "Man, Mina, I had fun." Mina says, "Yeah, I had fun too. This was a great day." Yeah, this was an amazing day, Mina. Now, Mina decided to confess. Now, I'm not good at confessing, so let's get to it. So, Mina says, um, Izuku? Mina stopped walking, and Izuku looked back and said, "Yeah, Mina? Can I tell you something, Izuku?" Sure, what is it? Well, Izuku, I've been having this feeling pound, pounding in my chest. When I'm close to you, my heart starts pounding fast. When she was about to, confess, Izuku realizes she's that Mina also has a crush on him. And then Mina says, Izuku, Garmadon, I love you." Izuku was shocked that Mina confessed. She was about to. She says, and I know you don't feel the same, but Izuku went up and kissed Mina on the lips. Mina went wide-eyed and melted into it. They both break the kiss. Izuku said, "Does that answer your question, Mina?" Mina had tears coming out of her eyes and said, "Yes, yes, Izuku." "Well, I loved you too. I had a crush on you. I had a crush on you when we were in class." Mina says, "I also had a crush on you during the time when you saved me from the zero pointer." Now, after they said this, they decided to give another passionate kiss. And after that, we're gonna time skip to after Izuku went to drop off Mina, and after that went home. So, right during this week, Izuku and Mina have been training. And wait, I think I forgot that Mina. No, that Ventoroki. No, no, no. Yeah, so Mina and Izuku decided to train together. Izuku worked on his elements in martial arts and training on his weapons. And Izuku also helped Mina by training her on her acid and teaching her some fighting styles like martial arts that could help her with her quirk. So Mina has learned a couple skills. She learned how to produce the acid under her feet so she can use them to skate. She also was able to make her acid into weapons. Like she is able to make acid whips, acid swords, and also acid bullets by shooting them out. Now, oops, that's my Wattpad. Oh, please, God damn it. So, Izuku, no. So, also, Mina also learned this. This is inspired by Izuku. Oh dear, I think this is ripped. Yeah, I think this is. So, she does a move that is inspired by Izuku. So Mina, when she saw Izuku do a spin jutsu with his elements, she decided to copy him. First, she produced the acid first, and started to do a spin. She was able to do her own spin jutsu, but which this is her acid spin jutsu, or her acid tornado spin. Izuku saw this one, was shocked. When Mina stopped, she felt so dizzy. Like, she felt so dizzy. And, Izuku ran up to Mina, and when she was about to fall on her back, Izuku caught her. Izuku asked Mina, Mina, are you okay? Yeah. Mina shakes it off and said, did you see what I did, Izuku? That move was inspired by you, by your spin jutsu, or by your tornado move. Really? Well, I loved it, Mina. Now, they've been training this whole week. They went on a couple of dates. Now, Izuku. Now, actually, yeah. They went on a couple of dates. They kept on training. And, yeah, they had a good time. Or they had fun with each other. So, now we time skip to the sports festival. So actually, before I start the sports festival, should I include the Hosu City? I don't know. Yeah, I think I should. Okay. So now we're at the sports festival, and they're in the lockers, getting changed into their uniforms. Well, in their gym clothes, and Izuku was tying his shoes. Then he heard someone. Hey, Midoriya. Izuku turned around and to see, let's say, Shoko Todoroki. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give her a name, Shoko. Izuku turned. Izuku said, yes, Shoko? Shoko says, I can see that you are the strongest in the class. And I declare war on you by only using my ice side. Izuku asked that, how come you don't your ice side, but how come you don't want to use your fire side? Well, I know you already told me the reason, but that fire quirk is not his. It's yours. He doesn't control your quirk. Shoko. I I don't care. I will never use that old man's fire. I will only use my ice side. Fine. Suit yourself. And Bakugo heard this and was mad that he was not part of it. Bakugo went up and said, don't forget about me, Icy Hot. Shoko looked at Bakugo and said, and does this. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, who are you? Bakugo was pissed and like, I'm gonna do great, Bakugo. Yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna skip to where they get called out. So the rest of the class are called out, and Izuku was called to the podium by midnight. Yeah, he was called out by midnight to do a speech. He was not informed by this, and by the way, the Kai, Mia, Jay, Cole, Zane, Master Wu, Inko, and Lloyd are at the stadium watching at the booths, front seat. Now, Izuku was not notified of him being set to do a speech, so Izuku looked at where Aizawa is and glared. No, Aizawa says, oh crap, I forgot to tell him about the speech. Izuku shakes this off and went up. So, I'm not good at speeches, so let's say he does a nice speech, an inspirational speech, and the 1B students, well, the rest of the classes can see that not all 1A, not 1A students are all jackasses. Well, they didn't know that not all of them are jackasses, which is Bakugo is the complete jackass. Now, we go to the race. So Izuku, when the set, damn it, when Prison Mike sounded when Mike said go, immediately Ice was at the front. So Izuku knows that Shoko used the ice to block the entrance to get first place. But Izuku used his fire to melt the ice away. So Izuku has been practicing this move for a while. So he put his So Izuku decided to ignite fire on his hands and legs and shot himself right into the air and started flying. So Izuku, when he was flying, he looked down to Shoko and said, "You better do better than that, Shoko." She's Shoko saw Izuku and was pissed. Bakugo, also from behind, says, "Get get back here, Deku!" So Izuku landed on the ground and started running. He got close to the zero pointers. So Izuku started to use lightning. Lightning, yeah. He started to use lightning on the zero pointers. He used lightning big enough to electrify the zero pointer circuits. He took down 3. There were still more right in front. So Izuku decided to use Earth to launch himself in the air, and Izuku made a giant fireball and threw it right at the zero pointers, evaporating the damn bots. Everyone was shocked at what Izuku did. Mike said, "Oh my god! Look at Izuku Garmadon! Izuku, Aizawa, what have you been training these kids?" Aizawa said, "Nothing. This is their own training, their own determination to become heroes." And this part just got me freaking. This part got me like laughed when Mike said, "Did you hear that, everyone? Mike, no, Aizawa is a horrible teacher." Aizawa looked at Mike and said, "What did you say?" Now we go back to Izuku. She looked back to see Mina. She is doing well. She's using her acid to skate across the way. Now she was so Izuku. Mina was right behind Bakugo, so there was nothing stopping her. Well, some obstacles, but when Izuku got to the second obstacle, it was the tightrope, the one you have to walk across. You fall, you get disqualified. So Izuku did just ran across like like how he did on his training with one of the ninjas. No, he ran. Yeah, he ran across the rope, like just like his training with Master Wu to learn about to well on one of his training sessions. So a lot of people were shocked of how Izuku was doing this so easily on running on the rope, because most of them thought he was going to fall, but they are shocked of how he did not fall. So Izuku made it across, and Izuku was made it to the third obstacle course. Now Mina, she did make it. Yeah, she did make it. Like went past Bakugo, but when Bakugo landed, he boosted past Bakugo. Shoko was still in second, trying to catch up to Izuku. Now, when Izuku got to the third obstacle course, he accidentally stepped on the landmine. It exploded. It didn't hurt him. He just messed up his hair. So when the landmine exploded and says, "Whoa! Look, everyone! Izuku Garmadon has the the landmines. And don't worry, those aren't real landmines. Don't worry, those landmines are not lethal, but they do sting." So to make this easy, Izuku just uses fire to fly over the landmine so he doesn't touch any of those. So so Shoko and Bakugo made it to the landmines. Shoko just used her eyes to slide across, and Bakugo just used his explosions to freaking propel himself. But Izuku used fire and just threw it at where the landmines were, and it blew up. It blew up the landmines like it broke Shoko's ice. Now, Izuku lands, and let's say that he charged the lightning right through his body, and I know Jay did not do this, but Izuku practiced on himself, so he charged the lightning like coursing right through his body to increase his speed. So he made him fast and dashed straight to the finish line. Mike said, "Ladies and gentlemen, Zuko Garmadon has made it to first place." Everyone was cheering. And after a couple minutes, Shoko and Bakugo make it. Bakugo was so mad that he was third place, but Mina came right through with fourth place. So, Izuku. Mina, when she made it, she went up to Izuku and said, Izuku and gave him a hug, and jumped on him and gave him a hug, and said, "Izuku, you did it! You made it to first place." Thank you, Mina, and I'm glad you made it here too. And they gave each other a kiss. Everyone in the crowd said was saw the happy couple. And one A was shocked that they didn't know that both Mina and Izuku were dating. Oh yeah, by the way, okay, real quick, Izu shoot, oh yeah, Kirishima, he made it. He got the quirk. Yeah, he got the quirk. One for all. He did train during the week. So he didn't. He did. Ow, my tongue. I bit my tongue. So Kirishima, he did. He does have one for all. He did train with All Might. Even though when he uses a higher percentage that he's not used to, he uses his hardening quirk to lower the pain, to lower the drawback of breaking his bones. So Kirishima, he made it to 5th place. So now we're gonna skip to the cavalry battle. When Midnight announced about the cavalry battle, and the part when about the person being first place gets a $1 million mark. No, not dollar. 1 million points on their head. Izuku felt the bloodlust from everyone, but not felt the bloodlust of everyone. Izuku felt this and smart and said, "Oh, bring it." Now Izuku went off to. So they both went off for getting in the group. Wait. Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah. Wait. Guys. Comment down below who should ship. Who should I ship to Kirishima? Because our boy needs a woman in his life. Needs a woman, man. I don't want our boy to be lonely. So who's a good choice for our boy Kirishima? It's either a girl from 1B or 1A. Yeah. Or should I just give him Ochako? I'll think about it, but whatever. So comment down below what show if you want to give to Kirishima. So Izuku. So okay, for Izuku's team, Mina came up to him and wanted to join him. Izuku accepted because that's his girlfriend. Now, for the other person, it's obviously May came up and wanted to be on this team to introduce her babies, which is her freaking gear that she makes in the sport course. And the last one, well, it's obviously Tokoyami. Like, he'll be the rear to guard him. So, hold up. I need a drink, hold up. Now we go to the part where the cavalry battle starts. So Izuku. So everyone goes for Izuku's team, but Izuku just uses his eyes to block everyone out. Yeah, Izuku uses his eyes to block everyone out. But for Shoko, she uses her own ice to destroy the wall. So she got through, and Izuku and Bakugo's team went through the entrance. So two teams were in, Shoko and Bakugo's team. Excuse me. Excuse me. So, Izuku. So, Izuku, So, Izuku shot fire at both. No, she shot fire at one hand, right at Shoko, and lightning at the other hand, right at Bakugo. They were able to dodge it, so Shoko told told Denki to use his lightning, or electrification quirk. He uses it, but Tokoyami was able to do the save Dark Shadow. So Dark Shadow took the hit. He felt the pain. So, here's what I don't get. How the hell did how did Denki did not go dum dum mode on at the sports festival? Like during the cavalry battle, like that made no sense. Like he would have, like if he went dum dum mode, he would have like dropped. He would have like dropped the others. So so Izuku said, "Thanks Tokoyami, thanks for the save. You saved us both." Tokoyami says, "You're welcome, man." Now, Bakugo launched himself. Hold up. Ugh, damn it. So, Bakugo was about to launch himself, but someone took his headband. It was none other than another prick in 1B, which is Nato Monama. Ha! Monoma says, "Ha! Thanks for the headband, you 1A losers." Bakugo got really pissed and launched himself and says, "Get back here, you extra!" Now for that, it went like in canon for Monoma and Bakugo. Now we're just gonna go for Izuku's team and for Izuku's team and Shoko's team. So Ida suggests you to do the technique that he's been saving for such an occasion. So Ida started charging the pipes in his legs. So Izuku sees Ida charging his legs. He looked at Mina and said, "Mina, use your acid on the floor so Ida can slip." Mina says, "You got it." Yeah, my tongue's in pain. So Mina does so, and at the right time, because Ida just used his Recipro Burst. I completely bit my tongue, and it hurts. So Ida used Reciprocal Burst, but when he hit the acid, he slipped. Like, it was so slippery he couldn't control. So Choco's team crashed right into the ice. But I'm pretty sure the rider was supposed to be on the floor to be disqualified. So Shoko was not on the floor, so it's fine. And time was up. Now Sugu still had the 1 million, so he's in first place. Bakugo, he's third again. Shoko, he's second, obviously, because she did take some points. So Izuku got off and gave his team the high five and said, "Yeah, we did it." They all gave the high five. And Mina, she she just went to go hug Izuku and kiss him. Now, Izuku, well, for Mina, she said, Izuku, after if either you or me win, if I win, yeah, Izuku, no, Mina says, Izuku, if I ever get the chance to win, I'm going to take you somewhere. But if you win, I have something in store for you. She said seductively, and she knows what Izuku knows what this means, so he wanted to get it. so so they went to go eat their they went to go take a break, 30-minute break for them to rest. So Tokuya, Ojiro, some other students that were teamed up with Hitoshi Shinzo, as our sugar love child. They they decided to drop out because you already know Shinzo. So yeah, so they were on their lunch break, and Shoko asked Todoroki. Actually, no, he doesn't call Todoroki. No, Todoroki doesn't call Izuku since he doesn't ask good. Shoko went to go call Izuku. When she got there, she said, "Izuku, I want to talk to you." Izuku looked at Mina. No, he looked at Shoko and said, "Yeah, what is it?" Shoko said, "I want to talk to you privately." Izuku said, "Okay." Izuku looked at Mina and said, that he'll be back. So, like in canon, well, not like in canon, they're at the same spot of where they talked. And she didn't do the like, "Are you all my secret love child?" Now, now they talked, and Izuku asked of why Shoko doesn't want to use her quirk. So Shoko explained the same story as in canon, but when she finished talking about it, she Izuku says, "Shoko, I can understand why you hate your father, but just so you know, Endeavor does not control you, Shoko. It's your quirk. You have to use it. He doesn't control you." No, Midoriya. No, Garmadon. I am never using that old man's flame. So Izuku got pissed and yells at Shoko and said, "Shoko, if you don't go all out, you would risk some people's lives if you don't go full power. Just, your father does not control you It's your flame. Now, what? Be the hero. Be the hero that you want to be. You don't have to listen to your old man. You just have to go full power. Use your fire to save people. Izuku then says, Shoko, tell me, what hero did you want to be? Shoko went wide-eyed and had a flashback watching an All Might newscast with Rei, her mother. Shoko's eyes started to tear up, and Izuku saw this and went up to go hug her. So Shoko started to cry, and after that, she accepted. She'll try to use her fire, but it'll be difficult to accept. So, and also, Bakugo, I know you're listening to us. So after that, we go on to the 1v1s, my friends. Damn it. Okay. So, so Izuku's first match. Izuku versus Hitoshi Shinzo. So, Izuku was about to go right to the stadium, but Ojiro stopped Izuku and said, Izuku, can I talk to you for a sec? Showed, Izuku stops and says, yeah, I got time. Ojiro says, Izuku, your first match is against Satoshi Shinzo, right? Yeah. Well, whatever you do, don't talk to him. Izuku looked at him and said, huh? How come? Cause during the cavalry battle, when that Shinzo guy asked me something, something didn't feel right. Like I was not in control of my body. So I think this Shinzo person has a mind control quirk. So don't talk to him, okay? All right, Ojiro, you got it. So Izuku went off to the stadium. Now midnight she says that Shinzo and Izuku Garmadon, are you both ready? They both nodded, and Midnight said, let's get ready to rumble, boys. Now he started to talk and said, it must be nice to have a quirk. Izuku didn't say anything. Now, Izuku started to talk. No, Shinzo started to talk crap. Izuku was about to say something, but stopped himself. No, no, no. No, he said something. But he got mind controlled. So he was told to walk out the stadium. So he started to walk out. Mina said, "Izuku, step out of it." And Izuku was about to get out of the stadium, but inside Izuku, he sees a gold flame. He sees a gold flame, but to that gold flame turned into a dragon. So that gold flame went to Izuku and coursed right through his body. Then his whole body, it, and a burst of green flame surrounded Izuku, but soon died out. Izuku turned around and said, "Ha! You think that mind control was gonna last long?" Shinzo was like, "What? How'd you get out?" Izuku says nothing and dashed by using his lightning and did a full punch right to Shinzo's face, which he did it way too hard and knocked him right out of the ring. Now, Shizuku went up to Shinzo and poured out his hand to pick him up. So Izuku said the same thing like in canon, and one of the audience said the same thing as in canon as well. Shinzo smiled and went off and said, "Thank you, Izuku Garmadon." Now, I'm pretty sure for Mina's match. Yeah, I'm pretty sure for Mina's match, it went like in canon. Pretty sure her first match was against Ayama. Yeah, yeah, it was against Ayama. Hold up. Yeah, so the match with Mina, it went like in canon. She just used her acid to skate around Ayama when he was using his lasers, and when he was about to get that stomach ache, she went up to Ayama and did a sucker punch. And that was it. And I kind of forget what other characters she fought, but let's continue the story. Now, Izuku's next match was... Okay. Izuku's next match was Shoko Todoroki. Now, he already talked to Shoko. So, he started to walk to the stadium. But, right to his direction, he met up with the Flame Trash Endeavor. Sorry guys, the video cut off, so I'm gonna have to edit this together. So back to the story. Mina says, "You know that I'm his girlfriend, right?" Shoko looked down and says, "Yes, I know." Then Mina says, but says this, shocking Shoko and blushing madly. Mina says, "You know, I wouldn't mind sharing him with you." Shoko says, really? Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Besides, I wouldn't. I wanted to know how this three-way. Oh God, what? So Shoko blushed madly of thought of doing the deed with Mina and Zuko. So we go to the final match between Katsuki Bakugo and Izuku Gamadon. Now, Izuku, he entered the stadium at the same time with Bakugo, with a serious, pissed off face that Bakugo hurt his girl. Now, when they entered the stadium, Miss Midnight says, "Are you boys ready?" They both said yes. And get ready to fight! They both get into their fighting stance. Then Midnight says, "Fight!" They both dash at each other by Bakugo using explosions to propel himself, and Izuku just uses lightning to dash at Bakugo and use his hands to do a lightning punch. Bakugo was about to use his explosions right to Izuku, but Izuku dodged and did a lightning punch to his face, and another punch right to his gut. Bakugo backed up, but he shrugged it off and did an explosion. Well, did another explosion to send that at Izuku, but Izuku dodged and dashed at Bakugo to do a fury of combos of kicks and punches. And when he kicked Bakugo away, he sends the amount of ice right at Bakugo. Damn my throat. Bakugo managed to dodge, but he got hit right in the hand. It's frozen. Bakugo grunt at the pain, so he wasn't able to use explosions of that hand no more. So Izuku sends fire at Bakugo, and Bakugo uses his other hand to use his explosions to help him dodge out of the way. My neck. So Izuku went to Bakugo by using his flames and lightning. Well, using his flames to jump in the air. Yeah, to jump in it, to boost himself in the air. And Izuku did a torpedo, sent himself down like a torpedo, with flames coming from behind him, with all the elements coming down. Well, not all the elements, with two elements he's going to use, ice and water. Now, Izuku did this in amazing speed. Now, when he crashed down, the amount of water went around the arena, but it quickly froze. And it hit Bakugo. So, he was frozen, unable to move. Bakugo tried to get out, but he was unable to get out. So Midnight declared Izuku as the winner of the sports festival. Everyone cheered and went off to recover girl because he is tired. Well, yeah, he went off to recover girl to get himself treated. And actually, I'm gonna do the host of city on part 4. So yeah, I'll do host of city on the part 4. So yeah, Izuku when he made it, Izuku when he made it to recover girl, and he sat on the bed, and he got hugged by Mina and said, Izu, you did it, you won. Yeah, I did. And Mina says, and I guess I got a surprise. I guess I got a surprise for you then, but it has to wait. And by the way, after the ceremony, meet me and Shoko out in the outside, okay? Okay. So, we're gonna time skip to the ceremony. Now, Ida's not there because you already know, freaking his brother Ingenium. So Tokiyami's in third, Bakugo chained on second place with the mouth guard like and Izuku Garmadon on first place. Now All Might came down and says, "I am here." Now he also says, "I am here to present the medals to the winner of the sports festival." Now he gave the medals to Tokoyami and said the same thing like in canon. He gave the second medal to Bakugo to congratulate him on the and did the same, congratulate him on getting in second. He's like, "No, get that medal away from me. I am not taking a medal until I win." But he, All Might just forced it down, so he can have him wear that medal. And finally, All Might gives the medal to Izuku Garmadon. He says, "Now, Izuku Garmadon, I congratulate you of getting first place of the sports festival." So Izuku bows his head and it says, "Thank you, All Might." While All Might was putting the medal on Izuku, he says, "You showed great courage. You showed bravery. You showed the true heart of a true hero." After he said this, Izuku says, "Thank you, All Might, for those words." And All Might looked at the crowd and says, "Oh, well, it says the same thing like in canon. When everyone said, 'Plus Ultra!' But for All Might, He said, "Have a good day." Everyone booed him for that because he said the wrong thing. Now we skip to outside where Izuku is meeting Shoko and Mina. So Izuku went up to Mina and said, "So Mina, what did you want to talk about?" "Oh, I'm not here to talk. Shoko here wants to tell you something." So Izuku, Shoko went up to to Izuku. Shoko says, um, yeah, Shoko explains that ever since that she got cheered up by him about his past and what hero that she wants to be, and that telling her that that the fire quirk is his and not is hers and not her father, and to say that she loves you. So so Izuku was shocked, and but but Shoko, I'm with, but I'm dating Amina. Then Mina says, "Don't worry, Izuku. Me and her talked. I decided to share with her. Uh, well, if you're okay with it, then I accept Shoko." Then Shoko went to kiss Izuku on the lips and melts into it. Now, after they kissed, Mina says, "Now, come on, Izuku and Shoka, let's go to my place. We got a surprise for you." Now we're gonna time skip to Mina's house. So Mina's parents were not home. They're on a vacation trip. They did watch the sports festival on their vacation, but they're not at home. So Mina said, Izuku, wait out here. I'll tell you to come in. Me and Shoka are gonna get ready. Now, Mina took Shoko to her room and, you know, changed. Huh? Okay, that's something that was. Okay. Now, Izuku waited, and what she heard Mina say, "Come in." Now, Izuku went inside and to see Shoko and Mina in the outfit that you know what I'm talking about. The old viewers, you know what I'm talking about. Izuku sees Mina wearing, you know, that the well, to the old viewers, they know what I'm talking about of what they're wearing. He sees Mina posing, and and Shoko looking down embarrassed. Izuku looked at this and blushed crazy and "Oh, what are you doing?" Mina says, "This is your surprise, your reward of winning the sports festival." Mina walked up and then Mina walked up and says, "Are you sure about this, Mina?" Yeah. So, come here. So, they did the thing. To the younger viewers, they did the thing. I'm not gonna say it. Just they just did the thing. So that's the end of the video. So uh, comment down below. No, if you like this video, so, like and comment down below. And if you're a new viewer, uh, if you like this, subscribe if you want, like or comment. So, uh, and after this, I'll be. Oh yeah, also, I almost forgot to tell you guys. I am also gonna redo what if Deku was in Persona 3, but I am keeping Makoto in here, so I want you guys to give me a new persona for Izuku. So, and I'm keeping the ship for Izuku. It's Mid City, and Silver Sub-Zero will come out later. So, like, comment, subscribe if you like this. I hope you guys have a good day. Goodbye.